What's up, cultivators? We are here for another episode of CCGO with the small business right before they make it big. I'm here with
Mendel McCoy.
What's up? So, what is it that you do?
So I'm a wardrobe stylist and creative director in Houston, Texas. So any video shoots, any rebranding or photo shoots, that's gonna pretty much bring it all together with the image.
That's amazing. So earlier I said designer. So can you break down the difference between a designer and what you do?
Yeah, so a designer pretty much makes the clothes from scratch. I kind of outsource the clothes. So I may reach out to a designer that has maybe a look that I want and see if they'll allow me to pull it or rent it from them. And then from there, that's how we work.
Oh, wow. I didn't even know that renting a fit for a day is a thing.
Oh, yeah, that's what all the celebrities do now.
That's amazing. So fill me in. What is your brand?
Yeah, so my brand, I started off pretty much editorial styling. So what you may see in magazines, that's kind of what I go for. The dramatic looks or the very intricate storytelling looks that has a story behind maybe his looks. That's kind of my specialty.
That's amazing. Yeah. So how'd you even get into this in the first place? Take me to the origin story.
So I'll kind of go back briefly. When I was younger, I was always a creative kid. I would draw pretty much anything with arts. I would kind of expand that. And gratefully, I had parents that allowed me to do so. But after college, I met up with this group. It's called House of Brown. And with them, we pretty much did different fashion shows around Houston, different networking events, and I was able to pretty much meet a lot of designers. And so with having that pool of designers, I would see all the luxury dresses and suits, and I would be maybe I should try styling people in this. So I was talking to this photographer, and we just started. He kind of pushed me to pretty much style people because I was always getting well, you dress nice, or where do I find this? And so me and him would collaborate on different shoots. He'll throw out an idea and I would pretty much come up with the look behind it. So with that, that's kind of where I started. After I was posting pictures weekly, month to month, people were like, can you style me? Can you style me? And I was like, shoot, and ran with it, literally.
That is insane. Yeah. I bet that was an experience and a half. What was the biggest struggle going from day one to here where you are today?
Ooh, I would say the biggest struggle is finding out what style what's my style. You kind of get influenced by social media and you scroll down and you see so many looks and so many ideas that can kind of tamper with your creative space and your mindset. So I kind of had to step back and be okay, what do I want to do? What is something that I really wouldn't care about people liking? And that was one of my things too. I kind of do things that people question or probably wouldn't wear. And it just comes out pretty dope on camera for sure.
So do you have a styling philosophy that you live by, no baggy t-shirts with tight skinny pants or?
No, my friends clown me for this because I steal it from Nike, but it's literally just do it. Anything that you want to do with fashion, if you want to match prints, do it. I feel everything's dope, and now the scale of just wardrobe all over, from unisex style to just streetwear, is so diverse right now. So it doesn't matter.
Yeah, shout out to that. Okay, so with all the different stylists out there, all the different genres, grooves, what makes you stand out compared to everybody else?
I feel just me having a raw elegance kind of style, that kind of makes me stand out because you have your streetwear, but I kind of pair streetwear with a little bit of elegance, if you, in a sense.
Okay.
If that makes sense.
Okay.
So I guess that you can say high fashion streetwear. That's kind of what I aim towards. And that's kind of what set me apart as well. I would pair dresses with sneakers or just suits with chains but it was very tasteful when I started doing it. And I said, I was just doing things and it came out dope. And that's kind of how I learned my style. For sure.
Yo, shout out to that. So do you have any inspirational figures that influenced your work or designers that you just absolutely love?
Yes. So I got a shout out to all the Houston designers, Kenan Watson, Shar, Richard and Grace. All these designers, they really gave me my start because I didn't know anything. So reaching out to them and using their clothes for like majority of my shoots, they kind of like really put me on a platform to be like, wow, he's really dope, you know? So I'm gonna shout out all the Houston designers. They really catered to my needs.
Yo, shout out to that.
Yeah.
So I'm sure there's a lot of people that are going to want to check out your clothes, see what you got out there. Where can they find you?
Yeah, so everybody can find me at Mendel McCoy, Instagram, Mendel_McCoy, everywhere else, all platforms, Mendel McCoy.
Shout out to that. So any upcoming events, where can people find you in 2024? What's going on?
Yeah, so May the 11th, I'm having a networking event at the House of Blues. So y'all should definitely come out.
Yeah.
And also, Houston Fashion Week is coming up June the 5th through the 10th. So it's going to be different shows each day. So yeah, be on the lookout for that too.
So for someone like me that's always at work or always find myself busy, what is it that I should be looking forward to during the fashion week that I should probably, carve out time out of my schedule to go check it out and go find you?
Yeah, so I feel like for you specifically, you should definitely come to some of the shows, maybe like network with the people, because I feel like Houston needs the podcast scene. They need all that because, like I said, people don't know that we even have a fashion week. It's so big in LA and New York, so we're just trying to bring it out here and make it big in Houston.
Yo, shout out to that. Heck yeah.
Yeah.
Wow, that's amazing.
Thank you.
So what's your vision and future plans for your brand?
So as far as my brand, now I do want to work on becoming a designer. So I'm going to pretty much start off with refurbishing things like maybe like thrifting and also just remodeling things that people don't really see a purpose in and kind of make it my own. So I want to start there at the beginning and kind of see where that transition to. I just don't have the patience to make anything from scratch. So
that is crazy.
So I may just take old things, make them new, kind of in that sense. That's kind of my journey as far as a stylist, transitioning into more of a designer to where I can kind of play both parts.
Break that down for me. What is a designer? Because stylist, designer, this is all new to me.
Yeah, so I know it kind of, a lot of people get it confused, and it is kind of similar but different. Like I said, the designer, they're pretty much, so say for instance, you have a look idea, so you want to wear maybe a suit, but you have like very detailed, specific things that you kind of want to have on that suit. They can make that from scratch. Like as far as a stylist, we would have to like find it. So go to a store to see if they have something like that.
Put the puzzles together.
Yeah, put the puzzle together where a designer can just make it from scratch like that.
That is amazing.
I don't have that talent to make it from scratch.
Hey, not yet.
Not yet, yeah.
Shout out to that. So you told me that there is fits out there and clothes that can easily go up to $1,800.
Yeah.
So what is the most expensive fit you had to put together from head to toe?
Jeez.
Break it down for me, if you can.
I don't even know. Because you have to think about like the shoes can start off at $600, and then like where it's like even the top, if they want like a designer top, that's like maybe $500 at the maybe $200, $500.
Wow.
Depending on what you want. But like I said, I do like to work with budgets and like to work with like my clients, because I know that having a stylist is a luxury thing. So I try to cater to people's needs. So I may go to a thrift store, I may go to Zara, I may go to Forever 21 to kind of like work with their needs. So I can't give you that answer because it's always, I don't know. It's always
that is insane. I didn't even know clothes can go a top for $500.
Yeah.
Wow. So what are the designers and brands that are in the big leagues that every designer and stylist knows, like, hey, these are the go-tos?
Ooh. Like as far as the design, pretty much what people want. A lot of people now like Lanvin, Rick Owens. You may see like the high top, like the shoes with like the strings. What else? A lot of people don't really let's talk about Gucci anymore. Versace, no. Yeah. So it's pretty much like the more of the rugged
Dior.
Dior, yeah. Louis Vuitton, because Pharrell, he's killing it with that for sure. Yeah. But a lot of people love Rick Owens now. They love the style of just the oversized clothes, the more flare pants. That's all coming from there. Yeah.
I promise, cultivators, I will do better. I'm gonna do some research on all of those you mentioned.
Yeah.
I'm gonna get me some new merch for sure. Wow. So, can you give us a behind the scene look on what it looks like to be in the day of a life of a stylist?
Yeah. So, what I like to do prior to just going on set, I like to wake up, just go over the looks that I have with a client. Say, for instance, they're doing 2 looks today. I may start with the first look, figuring out what accessories I want to have with that, with shoes, and then moving on to the second look. And then from there, going on set, you have your rack, you have your steamer, you have your pins, because you may need to pin something up, like safety pins, or I use clamps, like banana clamps, or what do you call it? Binders?
Clamps. And people don't notice, huh? It's right behind.
Yeah, it's right behind you. So you're doing a photo shoot. So as long as you, like women's especially, they like to have that stench waist. So as long as you have something that's stenching that waist for them. I like to have tape, boob tape for women. Yeah, it's a lot.
Is crazy. And then you made it sound like you're on the move too, because you got to go track down the clothes. And
you do. So even before that, you have to like figure out what specific style works for maybe the concept. So say, for instance, we have a concept of, let me throw some out there. Or give me an idea. Just something random. Yeah.
Random. Oh, started off with something random?
Yeah, just like a random maybe concept.
Okay. What's his name? Jaden Smith.
Okay.
He does the crop tops a lot.
Yeah.
And I'll say like a brown and pastel type of color.
Okay. So yeah, for that kind of merging his style, I would give some like maybe oversized shorts, maybe like a pastel skin tight top, maybe some chains like this, maybe some chunky shoes. So it's just like kind of giving a reference, like you gave me a reference, and I kind of came up with an idea that kind of caters to, that reference.
Yeah, and I could see that actually, especially when you said the skin tight shirt, and everything kind of just built together.
Yeah, so like oversized meshing with like the tight skin. Yeah, so.
Shout out to that. That is crazy. So we're all about cultivating our communities here at Community Cultivation Network. Mm-hmm. So as we close out, is there any message you want to give to your community and our community as well?
Yeah, so I want to say just the community in total, like if you see something that you want to do or you have a passion for something, don't hesitate to just do it and at least try it. You may not know what you're doing. Like I said, I started off not knowing how to style. I had no idea on what I was doing, but just trial and error and also just pushing myself to do it each day. It kind of like made the audience for me bigger than what I expected it to be. So yeah, just do it. Going back to that.
And one more time, Can you let them know where they can find you, track you down, and maybe get some merch?
Sounds good. So yeah, Instagram, all social media platforms, you can find me at Mendel_McCoy. MENDEL_MCCOY.
Shout out to that. We out, cultivators. Peace.